Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3, where today we're back on the brand new Midland mainline route and we'll be taking on the Not Quite Awake scenario. This is going to be a pretty simple run from Derby all the way to Leicester in the Class 43 HST. And hopefully you enjoy this one. If you do, want to hit that like button and also subscribe. First things first, let's try and get those doors unlocked and we'll set the train up. You can see a Class 158 coming into Derby, which is always nice to see. So let's turn on DSD, we'll turn on AWS, we'll acknowledge. Lights are set up, which is good. I think we're all good to go then. So we'll just pull that back into the initial, and then once we've finished loading, that's great, and then let's release those brakes and we can start to apply some power. Let's find a good spot for us to park ourselves as we depart from Derby. Put it into notch 4 and we've got the go via location, which is East Midlands Parkway. Head it up into notch 5 now. We're permitted to get up to 30. As we've got another 43 entering the station. That's pretty cool to see. So this is a type of business you don't tend to see in the timetable mode yet. So hopefully that will come at some point, because I think it is recognised the timetable is somewhat light, shall we say, on the number of services. The Midland Main Line is a busy route and it should feel busy, but yeah. Also nice to see Etches Park with some 158s and another 43. And we're allowed to get up to, looks like 75, so let's put the power on and get motoring towards East Midlands Parkway, even though we won't be stopping there. We're obviously an early morning run and therefore it does look beautiful in the light. Starting to pick up some speed now. I think this is a good opportunity to get a thumbnail if we can. If we can get some good lighting on it. Come on. There we go. And that's it, we're actually, can we get it on the slight curve? That would be we can, that looks good. Right, we've got our thumbnail. If you're watching this video, you know where it's been taken. So we're almost up to 80 here, although we'll be getting into 100 very shortly. Does look good when this sort of just ease back off a second, so we clear that sign. There we go. Permitted now to get up to 100. I think it's probably a good point to sort of address the issues with Midland Mainline that have obviously been spotted by many members of the community upon its release. I think it's fair to say Skyhook Games, who are the developer of this route, have actually come out and acknowledge that, you know, there are some issues, quite a number of them, that are being actively addressed, which is good from a communication perspective. Absolutely love to see that, you know, it's not just been released and then forgotten about. I think the proof will be in the pudding, that the you know, how long that takes, how quick it is. Hopefully they do start to release the fixes, you know, fairly quickly, because this route, from my perspective, has so much potential to you know, be really, really, really good. I think, you know, there are a number of DLCs, extensions that could be you know, could be put on this route to make it so much richer, and therefore I think it's got potential. Now, this is something I said in my first look, is that there's a lot of potential with this route, but it just needs to be unlocked, especially when you look at the timetable service and you're driving. It does feel very dead, but you know, in the real world it wouldn't feel quite as dead. So hopefully, you know, we'll start to see some improvements over the next weeks and months, and fingers crossed that Skyhook keep to that, and you know, really do invest the time to fix this and improve this route, because it could be a good one. Just look what's been possible with Southeastern High Speed, with the number of layers and different locos that are, you know, are now being added to that route, and I think that's just you can see what's becoming possible in Train Sim World. Obviously, another big piece of news is that Dovetail Games, who are the you know, the original developer and publisher of Train Sim World, have recently been bought by Focus Entertainment, and I think that'll be interesting to see what that. Okay, go down to 70. Let's just break here. So yeah, they've been bought by. Yeah, see, where was the board for 80? That frustrates me, there's no boards. Anyway, I've been bought by Focus Entertainment. I think that will be interesting to see what that means for the future of Train Sim World. I assume, you know, there was a good offer from them, and Dovetail, the owners of Dovetail, chose to take that offer, and that's fair enough, and that may explain some of the rush to get out some recent releases, perhaps. Hopefully, you know, it secures the longevity of Train Sim World, and obviously, hopefully, drives in some improvement, certainly when it comes to the quality of releases. So I think I see this as a positive at the moment. Hopefully that is true, but time will tell on that one. So just yeah, there's some funky shaped cooling towers going on in there. Anyway, as we come into East Midlands Parkway, we can start to speed up. Now we're back into 90, now 110 as we clear that board. And here is East Midlands Parkway with a, looks like another 43 currently stopped there. Give him a little toot the horn. It's one of my criticisms. There's never any passengers in East Midlands. I'm not sure what's going on there. So our next go via location will be Barrow upon Saul. We're making some good progress. Well, we'll acknowledge DSD, and what I'll do is a good opportunity to show you the map where we are. Obviously, we started up here in the top left at Derby, and then we've obviously made our way to East Midlands Parkway, which is just there next to Ratcliffe Power Station. And we've also got the totem depot up the top there, which is currently not accessible, but this is what I mean, it's got a lot of potential. And we'll be heading south, of course, all the way to Leicester. This route is only 37 miles, so it's not the longest in Train Sim World, but this is kind of what I was talking about, the potential, I guess, an extension, if that's even possible, because it really could be something special, this route. As we've got another 158 coming in the opposite direction to us. See, this is what you don't tend to see too much of in the timetable mode. Obviously, the timetable is currently missing any sort of freight service, so hopefully that will come, because that could be that could really add another dynamic of gameplay to this route. Because at the moment we've obviously got a high speed in terms of what we're driving now, and obviously more of a sort of local stopper commuter based in the form of the 158, and the 158 is absolutely I think it's been really well modelled, and it's great to see this 43 finally used on another route outside of Great Western Express. So I'm really pleased with how this route has I guess turned out initially. Yes, there are bugs that need to be addressed, and I like the commitment that Skyhook have shown, so hopefully it will you know, it'll work out. So we're edging our way up to 120. The old 43 takes a little while to get up to speed. The acceleration isn't necessarily the fastest, but it can get there. So 4.7 miles to our next go via location, which is we're really sort of eating up the miles quite quickly here. We're probably about halfway to Leicester now, but we're certainly on the high speed bit of the run. So hopefully we can get this 43 up to its top speed of 125. Are we going to see too much more traffic on our way? I don't know. I think this is going to be... is this Loughborough? No, maybe. No, yeah, maybe. Let's jump out. Well, oh, perfect. Welcome to Loughborough. I am my route knowledge is improving. That's certainly fair to say. I think the obvious next DLC that probably should come to this route is either some sort of freight-based pack, preferably with something other than a Class 66, because that would be really great to see. And the other obvious one is probably the Class Treble 2, because that would be, albeit it probably is going to be sort of similar vibe to the HST in terms of sort of high speed running. I think it'd be just great to see more variety on this route. And obviously it's quite a bit of it certainly is a mainstay of the Midland main line, the Treble 2. As we I've dropped down to a speed that I wasn't aware of, but oh well. As we overtake a 158, there's 110. Let's get obviously the some of the signage on this route isn't quite great, and I must admit it could do with a bit of improvement. So 8.2 miles to Leicester. Yeah, either a loco pack or, as I say, some. As we roll past some freight, so certainly some freight wagons in the game. Or the treble 2, yeah, either I think would be cool. Also, obviously, the 43 that we're driving now layers as AI only into southeastern high speed. So St Pancras looks really starting to look really busy, which is great. I think that's a great addition, because it always did look a little bit yeah, a little bit too quiet just with the 395, the Javelins going in and out with none of the other platforms being used. So I'm really pleased that they popped in that layer. So we've got just under 7 minutes to get to Leicester, 6.5 miles-ish to go. That shouldn't take us too long at all. It's been a really pleasant run, this house. Just going from Derby to Leicester, no issues. It's been very relaxed, actually. And the livery is just, it's stunning, this livery. It really does, it's really quite eye-catching. I don't think we're going to get an opportunity to get this up to 125. I've not seen a section of track that went up to 125, so bit of a shame, but we're certainly motoring at almost 120 miles an hour. Four miles to go, not far at all. See, we are definitely on the home stretch now. Why don't you let me know in the comments down below the type of additions you would like to see on the Midland Main Line, because I think yeah, it'd be good to see what others think. I guess there's potential of the class 156, 153 sprinters as well. As it's different types of rolling stock. So 2.5 miles out, we probably need to start thinking about slowing. We've got 115 now, which is fine. Though we should be doing a 90 in a couple hundred yards, which I don't think we're we might get down to just about in time. Although it's great we've not seen any type of warning boards. And now of course it gives us a warning, but going from 90 to 40 certainly, you know, probably does necessitate an AWS acknowledgement. There we go, we're going to be down easily in time. So it looks like we've got, going to have to acknowledge AWS here. for the yellow, and it shows that we'll be going into platform 3. So we'll start to slow a little bit more now, as we can see the station up ahead. Easily down to 40, and we'll just cruise in around 30. I think that seems like a good speed to me. As there's another 43. There we go. We're going to get another warning here for AWS, as there's a red ahead. Now, last thing to do is just to hit our stop marker. There we go, should be pretty spot on. Unlock those doors, I guess. And this is Leicester. So hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, when you hit that like button, and also subscribe as well for more content like this. And the final thing to do is just to unload all of our passengers, and we can then wrap this episode up and obviously get the gold medal. That's what we're all here for. Let's have a look. Load the passengers. Oh, I've got to wait. No one wants to wait, so I'll leave you here, and I'll show you if I got the gold medal or not. I'll pop it up on screen around about now or so. But if have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.